Okay, so I'm opening up these two packs. Let's see what's inside. So we got an Energy, a Jinx, a Poltergeist, a Baroom, a Watro, ooh, a Rillaboom, Lana, I don't think I can make a team with her, Conkeldurr, a Love Ball, a Finishing, and a Like a Sam. Okay, time to open up the next one and see what's gonna complete our team. So we got a Basic Energy, a Sandshrew, a Chansey, not bad, Tangela, oh, Clefairy, Palafin, ooh, pretty nice, a Handheld Fan, a Dipplin, ooh, another Poltergeist this time. Ooh, and look at that, an Ogerpon EX, nice. Alright, so here's the team. We got Chansey, Rillaboom, Conkeldurr, Ogerpon, Palafin, and Ninetales. Now I'm gonna go build it in game, and we're gonna try it out.
Okay, so here's the team. First we have an Ogre Pawn with pretty standard moveset, has the Cornerstone Mask, and it has the moves IB Cudgel, Spiky Shield, Throat Chop, and Horn Leech. Assault Vest, Rillaboom with high horsepower, knockoff, Grassy Glide, and Wood Hammer. It is the Mightiest Mark 1. We have a Ninetales with Willow Miss, Nasty Plot, Flamethrower, and Extrasensory. A Chansey with Soft Boiled, Thunder Wave, Stealth Rocks, and Seismic Toss. It's just there to mess up some teams. A Palafin with Flip Turn, Jet Punch, Send Headbutt, and Wave Crash. And lastly, a Conkeldurr with Thunder Punch, Stone Edge, Bulk Up, and Drain Punch. Pretty standard sets with a Flame Orb. So now we're gonna go and try them out on some online battles. Let's see how they do. Okay, so here's the first battle. The first one, the opponent decides to lead out with a Roaring Moon. Nice and shiny. I go with a Chansey. So here, I decide to go for a Thunder Stealth Rocks. I'm thinking, this is our team, you know, it was very weak to rocks in general with the Lapras, the Rayquaza, two Roaring Moons. So they decided to be a little greedy and go for a Dragon Dance, which is fine, you know. I don't really mind. So I decided to use Circle Rocks just to go back to my team and, you know, just switch some support because that's what the Chansey is basically, the support my team. Then I see that they decided to go for another Dragon Dance. And I was like, oh, perfect. So I then do a Thunder Wave. Yeah, so it's pretty nice and clean. I got a Paralyze. So this Roaring Moon is basically done. I keep wanting to call it Salamence. And then here they bust out the Slow Shot. It's like, oh, okay. So now that's a problem. What's the problem? I mean, it's not at the same time. Because it raises their speed, so now the paralysis doesn't really do anything. Now they're basically a +1 again. So I sent out a Conkeldurr. And I just kind of was like, alright, well, this has the type advantage. Let's try it out. So it is -1 defense, so there is that. I would like to have my Guts on, but that's not possible. So here's where I noticed it has the loaded dice, because it hits 4 times. I'm like, oh, let's load the dice. That's why they're carrying that move. They're trying to be fast and just hit everything super hard. And so Drain Punch it, and I okay. So I got really lucky there that it only hit 4 times. So yeah, so right now I'm in pretty good position. I did lose a Chansey, but the Chansey was basically done with this team. It didn't really, was not going to provide anything else for the team. So here's the Conkeldurr waiting for the opponent to send out the next Pokemon. So yeah, I mean, if you guys like this idea, let me know, and I can do more. So they send out Greninjas. So I'm like, okay, well this obviously has protein. So what can I do? Drain Punch isn't gonna do me any good because obviously it's gonna swap. And so I just go for the most neutral hit, but instead of using Stress Sensory, and it turns to a Psychic attack. So like, oh, well, there goes something. So which is bad considering that the opponent has another Glowing Moon in the back. So I send out for Rillaboom, just kind of hoping that they don't have. Just trying to bait out the Ice Beam considering I have the Assault Vest. So I'm like, I'm probably gonna live anything. So I decide, I think here that should I Terrestrialize, should I not? To live ahead. I probably should just go for damage with a sure hit. And I go for Gust Strike, because like its Greninja has really low defenses, just kind of get it chipped away. It uses Aerial Aid, so I'm like, oh, perfect. It's using its weaker stat. So yeah, so Devote Heal, Gust Glide kills here. So yeah, so pretty easy, Greninja's out. Just pick it out of the way for the rest of my team. Wonder what the rest of the moves were. Aerial Ace, Sensory. I wonder if it had like Hydro Pump, Dark Pulse, Scald. So then they send out Rayquaza. I'm like, well, this isn't good. Obviously, Rayquaza's gonna come in here, do Flying type move, and boom. Then I outspeed it. And I was like, oh, interesting. Turns out it's a sword. I'm like, wow, that was a massive prediction on my part. I was not expecting it. I was just trying to get rid of its item. I was like, well, Willow was probably going to go down here. Let's just kind of do what I can. There's no point of going for the flying type, the ground type move, or the 4 times resistant move. So it's like, well, knock off. And then here, we got the Roaring Moon. And obviously this is a big threat because it has the photosynthesis. So that's another reason why I couldn't bring out my well, I call it Torkoal, but it's not Torkoal, the Ninetales, because it has the Sun ability. So this, you know, this Roaring Moon, since it already has the biggest items, acrobatics, double powered, and now I have a power booster. So I'm like, well I can't really send out my Ninetales, because that would just fear that it uses its ability again. I don't know if they fixed that. So I sent out a Palafin, and I'm just trying to, well, let's just kind of get Palafin set up, let's pick a hit, and let's get something with him, just kind of see what he does. And so Palafin did not do anything. So yeah, so right now this Roaring Moon is a big problem for my team right now. So Palafin couldn't do anything. So then I sent out the next thing. I mean, at least it stopped hitting. So I sent out Ogerpon. I'm like, well, we just kind of hope. I'm thinking, oh, the sturdy ability is going to keep me safe. But then I completely forgot about the sturdy ability here, and I terrestrialized. I was thinking sturdy, but then I completely forgot that when you terrestrialize Ogerpon, your ability changes. So you're no longer sturdy, your Wellspring. You have the roasting ability, body aspects. So, yeah, I mean, that was at least it raised my defense, and since I'm no longer weak to flying, protects me, and Ivy Cudgel takes up the Roaring Moon. Sorry, I keep reading the Japanese names. I'm like, what do they say? But yeah, so the Ivy Cudgel takes up the Roaring Moon. So then we have the Rayquaza. Oh no, the Lapras. And I'm like, okay, well, it's an easy kill. I'm a rock type, just to spawn. I have pretty good health. I was faster than the Lapras. There's no reason for me to not click Ivy Cudgel. If it has a sash, it's broken, anything. There's almost no reason for me not to just click the big power move. So it turns into Ghost type, is not super effective. but Ogerpon hits like a truck, so Lapras goes down. So then the last Pokemon they have is a Rayquaza, the Galar champion. And Rayquaza maybe had a sash, is broken because of the stuff wrong. So the Chansey did a really good job here in helping me set up for the long game. I just did a spiky shield just to troll them. I just kind of like, well, I basically won this already. I just paid my food. And yeah, so in this, so obviously the team is pretty solid. You guys are the really strong water, fire, grass core. So yeah, I mean, if you guys do enjoy this, let me know if you guys want me to do it again. We're gonna do one more battle. Good GG's to Tomochi 886. I'm guessing that is their name. So we're gonna do one more battle. And so this second battle is against Tensai or Team Minsai. I don't know how they pronounce the name. I choose the same team. Yeah, so what type of music do you guys like to listen when you guys are doing these battles? I do like how they have all the legendary themes in there from the DLC. So yeah, usually my go-to is the Cassiopeia, the techno-ish, I wanna say song. Yeah, so we choose the teams. They have a really solid Gen 2 team. I don't know what the Jotun's gonna do there. It's part of the weakest link in this team, but hopefully we'll see what happens. So we go to battle. So it's not Lugia, which I could not have hoped for a better lead. So it's not Chansey. Chansey is a really solid lead for me. Because I can do this. Shut down the Lugia. We'll go for an Air Blast. I do gotta say, they did have some interesting sets here. I mean, all his other Pokemon are shiny. Yeah, so I got the Paralyze the Lugia. So that's great for me. And I saw that Air Blast did nothing. So then this move was interesting. They go for a Sky Attack, but they do not have a Power Herb. So they gave me a free turn to do whatever I wanted. I'm guessing this Lugia has multi-skill because I see pressure pop up. So they do Sky Attack and they miss. So that's really unlucky on them. And so I get to break the multi-skill. And I just kind of keep going, just hoping for something to happen. I don't want to swap anything into an Aeroblast from Lugia. Then they send out the Joke for Jolteon. This one isn't shiny. But yeah, Jolteon was not a good move, considering they saw how little Aeroblast did to my Chansey. They go for double kick. They're not gonna do much to my Chansey. This is a very weak move. And so I just keep Psychic Tossing, just kind of letting them take down my Chansey. Chansey did everything he needed to do. It's not gonna do anything anymore in this battle. Jolteon goes down. Because I do not want to do a stall game against Lugia and Chansey, so I just kind of let my Chansey go down. So they send out my potion. And I just keep going for the Seismic Toss. And then they're off speed, I'm doing it, which is fine. You know, I want the Chansey to go down. I let the Jolteon whittle me down slowly for that reason. So I send in Philip and I'm like, oh well, we just kind of set up here. Let's kind of get this thing going. I start to do a flip turn just to set up the zero to hero. for later in game, just in case. And yeah, so I bait out the swap, and they're gonna send out their Meganium for Rose. So obviously I'm already swapping out next turn, so I already have the advantage there. Because it's the most obvious play for me and for them. They're not gonna keep the fire type into my water type. So then I send in my Torkoal. I know, this Torkoal is very, very special. It has Drought, has a Heat Rock. And here I try to get a little cheeky. And I go for Willow Mist. However, they have the lead card. So under Sun they don't not get any status effects. So that was a misplay by me. I actually was like, whoa, I've never actually seen that thing ever pop up. I completely forgot that ability existed. I'm not even gonna lie. So I just kind of, okay, let's stop playing games and go for Flamethrower. Meganium's down. I don't even know if they had IBs in their Pokemon by the looks of it. I know which is the Sun. I didn't do any damage calcs on this. Pokemon just not hitting. Next we have the Feraligatr, because water strong against fire. So I just kind of was like, well, this is gonna go down. And then we go for Aqua Jet. I was like, okay, well I can live that easy. Because the Sun's up, so the water's powers down fire type moves. Yeah, so now we have, so I get to burn the Feraligatr. I did notice that he got damage from his Life Orb. So I don't know why it's not Sheer Force. So I just go for Distress Sensory, just for some more chip damage. I'm like, doesn't really matter. I'm gonna die at outspeed. I was like, oh, interesting. They went for Crunch. Why did they go for Crunch? Who knows? But they went for Crunch. Now it's Hermite's Burn. And I sent out Concorder because this is a good time as I need to set up. I mean, their last 3 Pokemon are Fire type and 2 Flying types. So this Feraligatr shut down. I guess in this scenario, Concorder was the more suspendable one. It's against 2 Flying types in the back. It's not gonna do much. This looks good. I can woke up, they swap out. Now I think you need to consider I am technically down a Pokemon. I have lost the most Pokemon. However, I do have very strong dominance here. So yeah, now I'm in the lead. I take out the whole one. One Thunder Punch there. We're just not expecting that. My guts goes up. Yeah, so far, this battle's pretty much as good as done. I am surprised they haven't quit by now, because I totally just dominated the team. Send out the Lugia. Stealth Box was up. Lugia's just down more health. And they throw out their switch out the window. So yeah, so thanks for watching. Let me know if you guys want to do this. Want me to continue doing this? I have more packs of cards to open, so I can do a whole nother team if you guys would like to know. So like, comment, and subscribe. Also leave some nickname recommendations for Pokemon. I'll try to add them to the team next time.